there. I think I was only in London one day before the clinic started, and that was rough. Like, I was kind of in a bit of a fog.
It's a funny old feeling, jet lag.
Yeah. So, okay, so now we're on YouTube. So real quick, we got the Mevo is YouTube, the phone is Facebook, way back there is Instagram, so we could both fit in. And then your YouTube's right there. YouTube so we're breaking the satellites right now.
We're streaming it back.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Love all the comments and everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got some good ones there too.
Yeah.
Real quick, we've got this thing called the NAMM Show.
Yeah.
That's tomorrow.
Yes.
I mean, it's all weekend.
It's on today, yeah.
It starts today, but tomorrow at noon.
Yeah.
You and I are going to be at
the Boss stand.
The Boss
I
stand.
think it's in Block A, but I haven't been there.
Cell Block A.
Cell Block A. And we'll be there at 12 o'clock to scribble on stuff and do funny photos and.
That'll be awesome, man. That is so fun to anytime we haven't seen each other. I mean, we've talked and kept in touch, but we hadn't actually hung out. In,
4 or 5 years.
Human to human. Yeah, I think it's been about 5 years. So we got a nice little meal last night. Yeah, so that was good. A little dirty there.
Bit crunchy.
I got a woman.
Are you setting up a loop then?
No, I'm not. But
clearing it.
I was clearing it. Yeah. Let's see a little Justin. Come on. Just people are saying the sound was bad on Facebook. It's probably all right on, let's see what is happening. The sound is much better on the YouTube live stream. I'm just going to unplug. I don't know what's going on with that. There we go. It's just
Sounds good over there on
YouTube.
On YouTube, yeah.
So yeah, we're good on you. Well, and yours is just the mic on the phone.
Yeah.
But it looks like.
Where's your?
Anyway, I just unplugged the sound for Facebook, but it looks like maybe I tilted the thing a little too much. Odd delay. Much better. Okay. I just unplugged the sound from that thing. again, man. Let me hear some UK sounds. Not as fancy as this.
Oh. You were just using that with that star thing, right?
I was. Oh, which actually brings us to a great topic of what we do for a living.
Yeah.
Work super hard on something. You know, work 2 days, 3 days on some really hard thing, and then as you're walking out the door, you're like, oh, that's little star guitars right there. I'll just make a fun little Instagram clip that no one will even care about, and I don't care about. It's my best Instagram post of all time.
Wow.
So
that's crazy.
It shows you can't predict it.
Yeah. Well, I had stuff like what was it? Get the Funk Out Extreme tune, which was quite difficult, and I spent quite a bit of time trying to get all of the parts right.
Yes. That's
hard.
lesson,
which was a hard lesson as well, because it's like
the
more as you know, the more complicated lessons, they're not just harder to learn, they're harder to explain all of the stuff to you guys, you know. And it's like
you're speaking my language. Oh, sorry, I spit on you.
That's right.
You're speaking my language.
I'm drowning.
That's why I film alone. You're speaking my language. Go on.
And then you do it and you put it up and it gets like 20,000 views, but the really simple 3-chord lesson that you did has got like 10 times more views than the first week.
Extreme's pretty hard.
Generally, yeah.
I saw Nuno Betancourt at NAMM show last year. Just walking around, you know.
Yeah, right.
I was like, hey, there's Nuno Betancourt.
Wow.
He was one of my guitar heroes way back. Like before I played guitar, you've been playing guitar longer than me, but before I played guitar as kind of the peak of Extreme, I was like 1 or 2 years before like really getting into guitar.
I played Get the Funk Out in a band when I was about 16 or 17, but I don't think I played it right, and I definitely couldn't play the solo. In fact, I never nailed the solo down right enough to be able to do it.
He's an incredible player.
He's really, really, really good. Yeah.
You know, he's played with Rihanna for a really long time.
I went and saw the Extreme show in London where they played the whole of
Porno Graffiti
from cover to cover. And
how was it?
Just like, unbelievable.
Flawless. I love that the first time Extreme ever kind of like hit any airwaves was when they were the instrumental was in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, and it's that classical piece. It's supposed to be like Mozart playing like discovering synthesizers. yeah. But yeah, that was like really. I was like, who is doing that? Like, what guitar player? And I kind of sought that out. Okay, so let me look at the comments because thanks to Facebook comments, they were so annoyed with the sound that they were getting super angry. Oh. So yeah, I've got YouTube here. You look at Facebook for a second. Looks like my battery's low. Hi. Wholehearted, AC/DC, Master of Puppets. These are just YouTube comments. Bohemian Rhapsody solo.
All right, okay.
Hi. Red Hot Chili Peppers.
So we're thinking already like we should do some duet tune lessons where I teach one part and he teaches the other one, but we jam them together. And we're already thinking like, what's it called?
Oh,
The Hotel
California, yeah.
I think it may be another good one.
Do you have any Hotel Californias on your channel?
No. Yeah, I've got the intro. Yeah, I've done the intro of it.
Cool. So just for fun, I'm gonna keep talking.
And are you gonna do super?
I'm doing back and
funny
forth.
panics?
So now I'm gonna do mine.
Yeah. And la la la. I think Boys
duos.
Are Back in Town. Yeah,
Boys Are Back in Town. Oh,
do the harmony. That'd be a good, like,
ba
harmonized solo.
Yeah.
What other really cool harmonized solos are there that we could?
Well,
Iron Maiden.
I was just gonna,
yeah,
the one I
whatever.
yeah. Trooper. Trooper.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyway, C minor. Let's hear a little something here on maybe.
Oh wow! Can I go a little crunchy?
Yeah.
Just.
No, you play that.
Okay.
I'll switch with you.
There we go. Oh.
I'll give you the juice there.
Give us a little. Hang on.
I'll give you a little juice.
Look at your little baby Wawa too.
Isn't that
What happened?
cute?
It shrunk. You put it in the wash. You put it
No,
on the
my
wrong
feet are
temperature.
so big. It's just deceiving you.
You know what they say about big feet, right?
Oh, I do.
Oh yeah, look at that.
There you go. Oh, sorry, that was C sharp. C. B minor? You want B minor?
Don't care.
I was doing C minor.
C minor
All
is
right,
great.
C minor.
C
I don't
minor.
know the original bit. Oh yeah, that's it. Oh yeah. No reason to get excited.
There we go.
They said Justin should be louder.
All kinds of fun.
Yeah. So real quick, obviously, we're blessed with the presence of Justin
And
Sandercoe.
Marty on my channel.
Well, yes,
on that one, so, yeah.
I'm.
We're all kinds of blessed in all
I'm
sorts of ways.
I got to tell you, many years ago, I would have never ever guessed that I would be on Justin Guitar. I've watched Justin when I was still trying to do I wanted Justin's job really bad.
And there you got it.
Thank you
And
for
you
that.
beat me to the mill, you bugger.
Sorry.
That's all right.
No.
I've forgiven you.
Well, we talked last night how if I had been doing one project for 15 years that I'd be on a different trajectory. But Marty, music's only 2.5 years old, so I'm kind of been trying to, work hard while I can.
Yeah.
Also, quick reminder, because people are tuning in and tuning out, if anyone's interested at the NAMM show, it's not open to the public, but a lot of people that watch do go.
Yeah.
So if, Justin and I are going to be together at the NAMM show at noon at the Boss booth. Yeah. Boss, so
Boss Effects.
Boss Effects, do all that. You like tellies, but
let's not go there. Let's not go there.
I gave him a wink, and it's a total inside joke.
Yeah. We like inside jokes.
Yeah, you keep looking at that Facebook. Okay.
Yeah. Is this Justin's
Marty.
channel? No, this is Marty's.
Hi from the UK again. Love it. 3 Lives by Octavision. I don't know what that is.
No, play some more. I'm having fun jamming with you guys. Oh, Tom's having a jam with us. That's cool.
Someone said Jared Dines. All along the Marty Tower. Tenacious D. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Is there an easy Chili Peppers though? I feel like most of it's like pretty. It's not like jammy where you just have a jam over a Chili Peppers song.
You could kind of jam on. Yeah, but there's not like chord sequences to jam on.
Yeah. What's one of the last tunes you taught?
Pretender, the Foo Fighters.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
that's not a one to jam over either.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know.
I've been doing songs.
I guess I did that on Marty Music.
Yeah, you've done it.
Okay.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, good. Thanks for letting me know. Now, have you ever accidentally started to teach a song that you already had a video for?
Yeah, absolutely. It's like, oh yeah, I haven't done this one, and I'm trying to think what it was.
I learned I'll tell you while you're thinking. I learned my lesson. I did "Help" by the Beatles.
Yeah.
And
it was a Beatles song. My one was a Beatles song as well. Like "Love Me Do" or something.
But I actually filmed it, edited it, and uploaded it as a release. And then some of the comments were like, Marty, I think you already did this one. I'm like, no, there's no way I did. And I look, and there's already a video on the channel of that song.
It would have been even funny if you did it wrong the second time or the first time. It's like,
well, that wouldn't surprise me either. Especially in the past. That was one thing you've always been just meticulously accurate.
Not always. My favorite muddle one that I did was I taught Sweet Child of Mine. It was like a really early video, one of the first ones I did. And I teach everyone, you got to do the fingering like this, and this is how you do it, and it's totally not how Slash does it at all.
He doesn't use a pinky at all, right?
No, exactly. And I was teaching it using this folding third finger and going you got to fold your third finger, and then and on the video, if you watch the actual official video, there's a close-up of him, and it's like he's showing you how to frickin' do it, and I'm like, why didn't I watch the video before I did the lesson? And now it's, once I knew how to do it, it was like...
a reminder is back 10 years ago, 12 years ago, there wasn't an endless amount of videos to reference.
That's true. Yeah.
There's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot more now. Yeah.
When was the first time you heard of YouTube? Do you remember that instance, where someone was like, oh, you got to check out this thing YouTube? Because were you making Justin Guitar before YouTube?
Yeah. So I had Justin Guitar first. That started in 2000.
Was that on Google Video or something? Or?
No video. So it was just text lessons.
Okay.
And I used to do it while I was on tour with this band, the Counterfeit Stones, and I'd learned how to make a website to make a website for my band page. And then while I was at it, I thought, I should do a guitar one. So I started doing a guitar one, and I was getting 100 hits from around the world, and people were emailing me saying, hey man, I just learned this scale from your site. And I was like, this is the most exciting thing ever, man. But, and then...
And you were in England?
I was in England, and I can't remember actually where I caught on YouTube, but I remember seeing it for the first time and going, this would be really good for guitar lessons. But I had no idea what to do or how to do it, so I rang Jed, because he'd done a video recently, and I'd somehow, we'd been at a party or something, he told me he'd filmed. So I said, oh, can you come and show me how to, and he filmed it and edited it, and then we put it on YouTube, and it had 100 views in the first week, and we were like, oh, wow, do you see this? And it was the most exciting thing ever. So we started doing it once a week or whatever. We'd film a video or 2 videos, but we were doing all these silly, anyone who's been around since the early days, I used to do advanced biscuit submersion techniques and stuff, how to dip a biscuit in the coffee and really silly stuff.
We don't say biscuit here really too much. No? In the South, we say biscuit, and it's a big white biscuit is like a cookie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cookie,
yeah. Yeah, we don't say that. And pudding means dessert, right?
Yeah. What's it mean here?
Pudding is just literally like a kind of a dairy treat.
Dairy thing.
Yeah.
All right. So like pudding for us is like more of a like a cakey sort of.
Well,
situation.
I know from the Pink Floyd song, if you don't eat your meat, you can't have any pudding.
Yeah.
And I was like, pudding? Why are they talking about pudding? 'Cause pudding to us is Jell-O pudding.
Wow.
So it's like a chocolate. I think of pudding as you peel the thing off. It's in a little cup, and it's just like it's not ice cream, but it's like a chocolatey. Not it's like a yogurt texture, but it's a dairy chocolate chocolate mousse. It's like chocolate mousse kind of. Yeah. Does that make you guys learning here?
Yeah,
everyone
this is
learning.
really important stuff. Makes you loads
You've
better
got the
guitar
distortion, and I'll turn a little bit of slappy back on for you. Yeah.
player. Oh.
They wanted you louder. There's a little bit of, yeah. Oh yeah, one more on that. Have you heard of The Wall, by the way, here in America, in San Diego, The Wall?
Yeah, I've kind of heard about something. But it's the
We
thing
did not talk about it.
The thing that Mexico's going to build a wall or something.
I'm only asking because you
They're trying to
live
keep
in.
the Americans out of Mexico, right? Is that?
I'm just asking because I know you're in Europe, and I didn't know if you knew about.
Yeah. I've heard something about. No, I thought I'd unplugged myself, but I haven't. It's just a straight cable.
Oh, yeah, you have a good Gilmore kind of Gilmore bend or something that you know. You were just playing the parts, right? Yeah.
All of the Gilmore.
So
extra big bends stuff.
I mean, I feel like you know. I can't school you on any info, but I do know that Gilmore has a lighter B string. I don't know if you knew that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think it's like, it'd be like a normal set of 10s, but the 9 gauge on, the 9 gauge version on the B string for those real slinky.
Should run down.
I don't know. Someone can tell us that. But
I love all of that bendy. It's my, funnily enough, it's a little thing that I've been doing lately is really working on.
Show me.
Bendy stuff. In fact, I was doing it it wasn't last night. It was this morning when I got in here, doing all of this like.
Yeah.
To be able to get all of those. It's really fun, like.
Nice.
Yeah.
One thing that I had never done, I'm doing a little more of is like in that if you're like an A and it's the BB box, normally you're going, but I've been going,
First bend with the first finger. Yeah, I'm getting that like a crunchy noise.
Oh yeah,
it's
on the pickup. The noise,
oh yeah.
on the pickup.
Yeah. Don't like that.
You don't play any Fenders, so you wouldn't know.
Not anymore.
Someone requested this. Get back. That's the Justin version. Get back, Justin. Oh yeah. Wayne's World. You ever check out Wayne's World?
Yeah, of course.
I just showed that to my daughter for the first time.
Wayne's World.
Yeah,
Wow.
and she liked it, and
Wow.
it is still really funny. There's some classic references that she didn't get.
Yeah, yeah.
Like they're like, "Now let's do the Scooby-Doo ending." Do you know the Scooby-Doo ending? Yeah, it's an American thing, I think.
But I know what Scooby-Doo is, but I don't know the Scooby-Doo ending.
So the Scooby-Doo ending, they'd always solve the mystery at the end of the cartoon, and the Scooby-Doo ending was always like, it's like Sherlock Holmes, where they're like.
But is there a musical thing? Is it like, you know?
No, they pull a mask off of an imposter, and they go, "Oh, who was the monster?
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
Old Man
okay.
Withers from the amusement park." And that's what they do in that movie.
Yeah, right.
They have the Rob Lowe guy who's like the scumbag, and they're like, "Wait, let's do the Scooby-Doo ending," and they're like. Yeah, but who's this guy really? And they like go like that, and then it's like this old man. It's Old Man Withers from the amusement park, and he's like, "And I would have gotten away with it too, if it wasn't for you pesky kids." It's like every episode of Scooby-Doo, you know.
I haven't seen enough Scooby-Doo.
Yeah,
I missed out. There's something missing culturally in my
Yeah,
life.
but anyway, my daughter didn't get that, and then also Terminator, the movie Terminator, and there's Terminator 2, which is like the biggest Terminator movie, and it had only come out maybe like a year before Wayne's World, or like around that time, so it was like the biggest movie ever. So there's like the Terminator, the bad guy Terminator is in the movie and pulls over Wayne from Wayne's World.
Yeah. Terminator 2, the guy that could turn into Chromie.
Yeah, that guy. He's in Wayne's World for just a cameo. So like Wayne's driving. Well, I know I hadn't seen it in 20 years. Wayne's driving really fast. He's speeding, and then a motorcycle cop pulls him over, and it's that guy. And he goes, "Have you seen this boy?" And it's the picture of the kid from the movie, and he's like, "Ah!" And he drives away. And my daughter was like, "I have no idea what that is." Like, I'm like, "Oh, that's an old man reference."
All of that sort of. It's been years and years since I've seen that.
Oh, someone says we should play the Roodles. That's the Monty Python Beatles. Oh, see, and they're some. That's on you, man.
I'm feeling culturally inept.
That's on you, man. Well, I think that's good for the live stream. I think we're good.
Well,
we don't have to sit here all day. We got other things to do.
Yeah, well, we're going to film some stuff.
Yeah.
So, can we see comments afterwards?
My laptop died, but we'll still be able to see comments on YouTube and Facebook.
So we've got some fun ideas that we're going to film. And if you've got suggestions for other stuff, songs, duet songs and stuff that we might do, then
absolutely
that might happen as well.
Well, someone just said rip Dave Mustaine. I don't think that's true.
Huh?
Someone said rest in peace, Dave Mustaine.
Isn't it a song of his, maybe?
Oh, hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope it's not. He hasn't passed away. That would be. And I think Marty Friedman was playing last night at the House of Blues.
Oh,
I was like,
yeah.
that would have been cool. I haven't.
Yeah, that pesky Marty that shows up in SEO searches against my Marty, Marty, because you type Marty guitar, Marty Friedman. So we'll have to take care of him at some point. Any other NAMM stuff that you're doing?
Not
like
really.
that you're gonna do?
No, mostly like meeting companies that I work with and stuff, and just doing a general chat and hang.
Okay.
Pretty much.
And then what's going on in the next few months for Justin Guitar? While we're here.
I've been doing a lot of stuff like testing my new setup of stuff to start.
Of your website?
Doing on YouTube, all of the new camera stuff.
Oh yeah,
I've been testing out how that works and getting that in order, and I'm about to start redoing a whole bunch of the lessons that are like 12 years old or whatever, that are like, I don't know what the P is, like 270p or whatever, like they're like square, really, really rubbish quality stuff. And
And you look like
it's just so funny, man.
you look like a college student in those videos.
Oh man, it's so like barefoot on the floor with really crappy camera gear and just like.
It worked great though because it made people feel disarmed and comfortable.
Yeah,
like you're hanging out with them.
Yeah, and I think I can still do that, but I think I'm better now than I was then. Like I understand better how people learn online, and stuff like. There's loads of comments on the early videos from people saying, "Stop smacking your lips all the time," and it's like I do it totally. Like when I'm editing my video now, before I start talking, every time I go, and there's this like noise, and especially now I use like more fancy audio stuff and a compressor.
Yeah.
The compressor makes it really loud, so it's like this huge sound, like So things like that, like I know how to get rid of those things, and so yeah, I'll be busy filming that stuff when I get back from them. That's my next big project. I'm working really hard on my theory course. Any of you guys haven't checked that out yet? I've got like my first paid bit of the website, which I know I always try and do the free thing, but I've got a daughter that wants to go to college too, so I've got like this music theory thing that I think's working really well, and I'm filming all the videos for that as well at the moment. So if you haven't checked that out, if you haven't been on the website for a long time, those Marty fans that don't see my stuff so much, go and check it out, because we did I sold a kidney and revamped the website last year, and I think it's looking pretty good.
Is this where I point into the Justin and say, at Marty Music, I've got a bunch of free courses over there as well. You've got free stuff, hey, I've got a daughter too.
Yeah.
She's closer. She's only like
closer to
she's only like 4.5 years away from college.
Yeah,
You've got more time.
I've got like 10
I'm running
years
out
or
of
more.
time. Do you see the gray? Come on, people.
That's new.
That is new.
Since last time I saw you.
5 years,
Yeah.
And other things,
Yeah.
It's wisdom.
Well, mine's disappearing as well. That's,
Yeah. I'm
Well,
working on that
if we're
too.
having a hair off,
Hair
you've still
off.
got loads more than me, man. Got
People
loads
don't,
more than me.
people don't, I don't
I
usually
swear
do that.
sometimes, like there's loads of people that think like if I do this, that it's
just
going to
a
be like
shiny
fucking
head.
Picard or whatever.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like
yeah.
completely bald. It's like it's
You're
going.
hanging
like,
on, you're
gi-
hanging
give
on.
Me give me a few years and it
hanging
will
on.
be. But
You're hanging on.
yeah,
I
it's
like
been
it.
kind of the same for like 4 or 5 years now. It's
I've
like
noticed.
it disappeared like in my 20s, but then I must have appeased the hair gods, and they went, okay,
We've
calm
had enough
down.
for now.
Yeah, exactly. We'll come back and get the rest later.
We'll revisit you soon. Yes, exactly. Well, hey man,
like
it's always fun to hang out.
Absolutely.
It's a great. We've had a great time in history together.
But people don't know that. I think that looking at the comments, a lot of people didn't
Don't
realize
know.
that we knew.
Well, and especially if it's been 5 years, some people haven't played that
So
long.
we've done workshops together in California and in London. We did a DVD together, which is no
True.
longer available, but that was
Yeah.
like a DVD about jamming together.
And we're gonna do more stuff.
We're
I don't-
hatching plans.
I started a thing called Marty Music, so I was busy starting a new thing.
Oh, dude, yeah, absolutely.
But I mean,
And the new thing is just like so way better than your other stuff, man.
Oh,
I've got to say,
appreciate it, man. Thank you, man.
delivery, quality, all of that sort of stuff is like
Hopefully older
Yeah.
and more experience.
wiser.
Well, I said older, but not wiser.
Yeah, I know you
Instagram.
Who wants to be wise?
Nah.
Wise is for grown-ups.
But
grow up.
dude, well, we're gonna work on some more stuff, not live stream. But I mean,
Yeah.
the last time that we were actually together, there wasn't a lot. Live stream wasn't a thing.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It wasn't. So now,
I think maybe YouTube had just started being able to, like, you could do it, but it was really
like
clunky.
advanced.
Yeah.
You'd have to like.
And you couldn't do it from your phone or whatever. It
right.
was like
You'd have to have one of those like in
encoding
between.
boxer. Yeah, things.
No
Yeah,
thanks.
Bugger that.
But so yeah,
Yeah.
the first like today when we were like, oh, let's get together, it was like, oh, let's just turn on
Let's
the
just-
live.
see what
As
happens.
people could see, it was definitely live.
It's
Because
been
it
very
wasn't
live. Yeah,
working.
exactly.
We were setting your phone
We're still
up
trying
and
to
the
figure it out.
sound.
Yeah.
Had a lot of angry Facebookers about the sound.
Really?
Calm down,
Yeah,
guys.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Sorry, Facebook.
Yeah, but anyway, once again, we'll be tomorrow at noon at the Boss booth for NAMM show. We'll be there
Yeah.
together, and I'm sure we'll both be.
We're going to pop up on each other's channels
Yeah,
in the near future.
I was that,
Yeah.
and I know I'll be filming stuff at NAMM. I don't have any specific plans about content per se,
Me either.
but I'll
Yeah.
just be filming. If there's any cool stuff, I'll show it to you guys. How about that? So, Justin, thanks again, my man.
Cool.
We'll
See
see
you
you
all
later. I'm
later.
turning off YouTube.